my pottery peeps. I have a kiln opening to share with you. I've been waiting all day for this to cool down enough, and today is Halloween. I'm going to try and get this up before midnight. I'm kind of hoping that I'm actually filming on my camera because my tablet is dead because this wasn't planned. And I dropped my camera or dropped my phone, and the screen is kind of fractured. So we'll find out if I've got anything worth uploading so you can see. But pretty much this is Tess and I and Savanah, and we're all super excited to see what is happening in the kiln. So let's lower you down and let's see what we got. All right, top shelf is Tess. She, since she has come back to the studio, she has just dived into the deep end. So she's got a lot of stuff in here, orders for Christmas. This is a pie plate, and it's done on the speckled bee mix, and she's got honey flux on here, and I think she did the blue-green for the heart. I just think that's just, I mean, simple and classic, right? Beautiful. This was a cone 5 firing, slow cool. So, and this is, she's got a bunch of orders for bread pans, and I do plan to do a video on how we came up with these. And this is just Amaco Sky on this, just 3 coats I believe she did on this. And this is just the, I think it's the bee mix with sand. Very nice. Very nice. This is a very fun, she's got a game down below, but she's also the one that's making mushroom ornaments. And so she's made some mushroom slugs, or not mushroom slugs, some slug ornaments. Aren't they adorable? And it's on the speckled bee mix with that. And then these cute, adorable little mushrooms I will come back to once we get, actually I can't take them all off at once. They don't want to slide off all at once. Oh, I should tell you what glazes we used, or she used. On the slugs were all done with stroke and coats. It was the sun-kissed yellow, the ruby red for the hat, and then just the white, the cottontail. Or I think she might be using the designer liner by Mayco, because we have that out for the white. And then on these adorable little button mushrooms, birch on the stem, soft reds by Spectrum for the gills, ruby slippers, and the designer liner by Mayco for the dots. All right, she's got a lot of pie plates. I think there's 4 pie plates in here, and she's got an order. I think 3 of them are for an order, and I think she might have that many bread pans. Anyway, this customer wanted a whale, and this is a silk screen whale done with the black. And then this is done on the speckled bee mix, and Sky in the middle by Amaco. And then I think she did Storm or Deep Sea, and then put on seaweed with some pearl white, no, glacier on the rim. That looks like ocean to me. Isn't that gorgeous? That's just gorgeous. I love the bubbles. This is Savanah's. She's doing a Christmas market, and cute little owl. These are also Savanah's. Snowflakes. These are all just done on bee mix, and then I believe this was all painted. Actually, this was painted with the Colors for Earth, and then clear, my studio clear, and I believe that's just Sky on the snowflakes. Wow, it's like, where do I even start? Lots of ornaments, because holiday season. But let's go ahead and get these guys that are sitting on posts. So actually I've got posts and cookies because I didn't know what this glaze was going to do. I've got some tester glazes in here too. So this is bee mix. I've got this fun wolf with glasses. I don't know if you can see the glasses. It's a silk screen, and I've had it for a long time. I don't know where I picked it up. And this is Spruce Blue by Clayscapes, and I did Glacier by Spectrum. I didn't want it to run too much because I didn't want it to cover my really gorgeous wolf. And so that I'll take. And this is just Studio Clear that's over this. But that's kind of a cool tankard. And then its buddy. This one ran some more. Same glaze combination. But I've got a bear with glasses, a pipe, and a bow tie. Isn't that just adorable? That's just so much fun. It did run over him a little bit, but that's all right. I'll take it. Since these are my first wheel thrown pieces since I've been back at the wheel. All right, I got something underneath my ghost is why. So this is the ghost lamp that, I can't even put it in the camera, it's so big, that I showed in the tutorial. And I have, I sold the other one that I had. And so this one I'll just keep for me until I make another one. And anyway, because they're super cool. So and this is just clear, my Studio Clear over B-Mix. And then this is Tess's mushroom. It's a tic-tac-toe game. Oh, those little mushrooms don't go with this. She's got other things that go with this, and they're further down. So those are just either jewelry pieces or ornaments. But what a cute idea. All right, let's get into more mushrooms by Tess, Naptime Potter on Instagram if you want to check her out. And then this was done with birch on the stem, soft red for the gills, ruby slippers for the top, and the Mayco designer liner, the white, for the dots. But how cool are these going to look on a Christmas tree? It's just such a brilliant idea. One of the things I love about teaching is the creativity that it breeds with everybody. And everybody makes so many different things, but then they're all willing to help each other and bounce ideas off of, and it's just a cool environment. Just love it. Absolutely love it. So these mushrooms, I'm not sure what kind of mushrooms these are. I know she told me. And birch on them, and then these were done the same as the others. All right, so I got some testers here. Let's pull those out. Hopefully I can remember what they were. I bought some Opulence Glazes last year, and I finally got them mixed up. So this one is Pebble Beach. Actually, it's good that it turned out because I went ahead and used it on a whole bunch of mugs in here. It's like, even though I didn't test it, I still went and did it. So it might be a little thin, but that's really pretty. I needed an icy blue, and that kind of worked. And then this is different than I thought it would be. This is Meadow. And my glazes could be a little too thin. So I haven't played with Opulence a lot, but I love their price point, and I love the pictures online. So, and there's also Sally Roper in Jamaica that uses and loves Opulence. This one I like. This is the Blue Monday. I really like that. So, and then this one is Burgundy, and I do know that that is way too thin. I can tell. Looks better in the texture though. That's cool. Because it's hard to get good reds. I don't like an orange red. I like a dark wine red. More of a purple red, of course. Me and her purple. And so I'm always on the lookout for that. And then these polar bears are they just were dipped in the speckled clay and then dipped in Dutch Sprinkle by Laguna. And that might be too thin too. I actually mixed up another batch and that might be too thin too. Well, you know, you just test till you get them right. Pottery keeps you on your toes. You're constantly evolving. It's always a challenge. And that appeals to my nature. I get bored. And pottery is never boring. Another owl ornament. This is beautiful. I know she did sky out here and then everything else was... Actually, I'm not sure. I thought they were all colors for earth. And then the clear. So that wouldn't be sky. That would be colors for earth. I'm not sure. But turned out really beautiful. All right, these ornaments were an experiment. So it's interesting. So I put the royal blue underglaze in them and really liked the way it was looking. You know, that really cold, dark winter night because there's a wolf in there. And I actually flicked, it didn't actually show up, which is interesting. I flicked Dutch Sprinkle on the front and the back. But other than that, there's no glaze. It's just the underglaze. So little flicks of, but they're glossy, which is weird. It's actually really cool. Yeah, that I'm a fan. All right, this guy, I'm gonna have to do a class on, you guys, because you won't believe what I used. Write in the comments if you can guess what I used to make this. This is actually a lamp. I've got the hole in the top here and then the hole in the bottom for the cord to come out. And I did my rolling pin that I have with the trees. Root beer on the bottom by a Coyote, holly green by Spectrum, grape by Opulence for the mountains, and then glacier by Spectrum for the snow on the mountains. And this is for my grandson that's going to be born in November. And this turned out really cool. But I do plan to do a class, but I would like, if you guys can think of what I might have used to make this, let me know. It'd be kind of cool if you guess it right. I'm pretty sure you guys are savvy. You're going to pick it up. All right. One thing that I like the Cone 5 Slow Cool because you can depend on it and I don't get as many pinholes, but it also limits how much running I get. Audrey Lynn and Lisa Finkel, they both have YouTube channels too, and I've heard them kind of complain about that too. So I actually want to program the Slow Cool into a Cone 6 and see what happens. I wonder if anybody's done that, let me know. Anyway, this was another silk screen that I put on a medallion and put it on the mug. And I used the Colors for Earth, I think it's the curry for the gingerbread. The white is the Mayco designer liner, and I think that was the cranberry in the Colors for Earth. And then just clear over this, waxed it off. This is the cranberry by Clayscapes, and I am becoming a huge fan of this cranberry. And when I first had it, I had it too thin, had problems with it. But now it is absolutely perfect. And then I just dipped the rim in cream. was kind of hoping for some more runs. Probably a good thing but it's good enough, you know? They don't all have to run like crazy and be really spectacular. They can just be okay. I mean, it's a beautiful mug for Christmas, and it'll be for the Christmas market that I've got coming up. Oh, this turned out cute. So this was, it's another silk screen that I have, and then I filled it all in with the Colors for Earth, did the clear over the top, and then I dipped it in cream, and I had the cranberry on the inside and then on the top. So these are the same glazes, just opposite. I'm trying to think which one I like better. I like them both for different reasons. So, I mean, there's 7 days a week. There's 30 days in a month. All the different mugs you gotta choose, right? Let's go for the Refire first. This was in the last kiln opening, and I had some crawling because I didn't let the glaze dry. Probably had too much glaze on it. And so this one I just added, what did I do? I added some Moody Blue Stroke and Coat in the center to make it a little darker. I put more Glacier on the side, and I think that's all I did. And it's better. And I don't have any crawling, so happy with that. Another one of the pie plates that Tess has made, done exactly like that other one. Really pretty, the light's catching it. I think this is the first time I've actually filmed at night because it's like 10 o'clock. And I hope the light comes through. All right, so this is gonna like a cone 6 better. I can already tell. It's going too gray. I love the Spruce Blue by Clayscapes. And it always works on texture, but it's more vibrant in a cone 6. So I think I'm going to make a pile of things that I would actually reglaze these mugs in a cone 6 if I wasn't afraid that they would run more over the design. But this, you betcha, I'm going to put that in a cone 6. It's just too gray. I'm not a fan of gray. And these were done, I did Stroke and Coat Ruby Slippers in the middle, just dots, and it's just my Studio Clear on these cute little dishes that'll probably be really popular at the market. I'm trying to make little things for the market. Case in point, here are some ornaments, and they're just ruby slippers, the designer liner white, and the tuxedo. It's not very glossy for tuxedo. That's interesting. And then I left everything else raw. And I saw some, and I think it was Audrey from Audrey Lynn Studios, where she glazes her ornaments to look like frosted cookies. And I did cherry blossom for the nose. And so I was going for that kind of look, and it actually was easier to glaze them that way. I didn't have to be as careful for some reason, knowing I wasn't going to glaze. Oh, I got B-Mix, and I got B-Mix with speckle. So one guy got speckled. Now he's a little dirtier of a gnome. All right, let me get these. Okay, so this is Tess's tic-tac-toe. And she made these adorable little slugs to play tic-tac-toe with. Might as well win, right? And then she's got these leaves. What is rocking? Oh, I've got a mushroom rocking in a pie plate over there. And then she's got these cute little leaves to play with the game. Isn't this just a brilliant idea? I just think it's awesome. Ooh. So another, I really love this Loaf pen. I love the fluted edges that she did. This is the Speckled B-Mix by Tess, and it's just honey flux with the blue-green heart. Cow, that's just, what a great, just beautiful, just stunning. Simple and stunning. All right, so let's get these ornaments. More gnomes, just like the last ones. And then I did a tree. Doesn't it look like your 1970s grandma Afghan? And it's just done in stroke and coats with that cookie effect I was talking about. So the rest of this in between, the color isn't glazed. I actually really like the look, but it definitely looks like a 70s Afghan, crocheted Afghan. It might appeal to somebody. I'm just playing. All right, so these are just mugs. I think I've got, they're cranberry on the inside, cream on the outside. I'm going for that winter. I might find some decals and do a decal firing on these because they're fairly simple. And it's okay to have a simple mug, I think. I think we get carried away with all the, well, I don't think, I know some of us get carried away, and I'm one of those because I love the color and the running. But there's a lot of people out there that like a more simpler palette. So we'll see if these appeal to someone. If they don't, and they don't sell, then I'll throw a decal on them. The decal will appeal to me. You gotta please yourself, right? I think what I did, I want to try this. I know I did this. So I did cranberry on the inside first and on the rim, and then I dipped it in cream. Just dipped the whole thing in cream. I think I would want to do another dip of cranberry over the cream rather than the cream over the cranberry, or do it twice. Just to, there's a little bit of run starting. I also know these are Clayscape glazes, and they, oh, you know what? I should just hold one out for a cone 6 and see what happens. Yeah, I'll do that. I will do that. Okay, my pile is growing for my cone 6. All right. Okay, these turned out cute. So these are, I've got a lot of silk screens. If you've gone through or watched any of my videos, I actually showed some of the silk screens that I have that, yeah, I have an addiction problem, and I have added to it. Anyway, it says sweet but twisted. And I did that with the ruby slippers. And I forgot that my clear tends to bleach out the stroke and coats a little bit, and it's, or even glazes, and it kind of did that. So when I do this again, I'll do it with an underglaze. But cranberry by Clayscapes, my studio clear, and then I did dip the rim in cream. So I did get some movement. It works. And I've got 4 of those. Actually, I got more movement on some of these than others. Huh. I just love that. Sweet but twisted. All right. I'm really excited. This is why I wanted to do this tonight, because I'm actually, this was the reason I wanted to get into the kiln, was for these. So I'm gonna do a tutorial on how I did these. These are wheel thrown mugs with texture. And I wanted that stormy winter, it's not focusing, focus. Yeah, well, you know, don't drop your phone if you're gonna use the camera. Just don't drop your phone. So this is, I've already filmed how to glaze it. And this is the Dutch sprinkle. It gives me that winter stormy look. And this is the pebbled beach on the inside that I just tested and did 2, 4, 6, 7 mugs in. So we got a good test of that pebble beach. I really like it. It's kind of a purpley blue, but it's more on the cool side of blue, which is what I wanted. I wanted that icy. I didn't want any warm tones in the blue. Sometimes you can get some warm tones, or I didn't want the blue too dark. But yeah, how cool are these? And like I said, I have 7 of them. So these are my winter mugs with the cardinals and the birch trees in a winter storm. Last shelf, and we've got ourselves another pie plate. And all the pie plates were done the same. There's the humpback whale. Hope you can see it. And then again, it was sky, the speckled bee mix, sky in the middle, deep sea or storm on the rim or the sides, and then swipes of seaweed and glacier. She got some really cool runs right in there. But just beautiful pie plates. Beautiful pie plates. And then also for this order, can you tell the person who is ordering it loves whales? She's done a bread pan with the strap handles, and it's also got a whale on the inside. And let's see, I think you can see, yeah, doesn't that look like a stormy sea? God, this lighting. Garage lighting in at night, so no outside lighting to help. But those runs are pretty. Just a moody sea with the whale down at the bottom. Very great job. Oh, and another stormy birch, winter birch mug for me. No pinholes in any, well, I shouldn't say that, I'm not done. I don't have any wood in here to knock on. Okay, so these are Tess's, and this is just such a classic combination of hers that she's done before, years ago. She actually, good thing she took notes because she had to look it up, because she actually had somebody who wanted another bowl done in the same. So we're on speckled bee mix. It's 3 coats of honey flux, and then 3 coats of June bug, by both by Amaco. And how pretty and soft. Isn't that just pretty and soft? Look at the inside of this. You kind of get these peaches and pinks. I hope the camera's picking that up because that is just really pretty. And they nest. All right, so then I got some ornaments for Savanah. And these were done with stroke and coats. we think this looks like a person, you know, with green hair. And then these are Tess's trees that she threw on the wheel with the speckle. And this is new. So brand new glaze, never used it. It's the Cirrus, C-I-R-R-U-S, I believe, Flow by Amaco. And so it was new, and this is 3 coats. It didn't move at all. I guess it'll move with other stuff. I thought it would be, you know what, it could be the lighting. It'd be, I was looking for, she didn't get these glazed. It was just at the end. She didn't have time, had to get back to babies. And so I told her I would glaze them. I thought it would move a little bit more. And it could be the lighting. It was kind of a light blue celadon, blue-green celadon. And so we'll have to see what they look like in the lighting. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. I want to see it now with some other colors and see what happens when they interact. But the trees themselves are adorable. All right, so that's it. I'm going to take some pictures and really hope this footage actually records because I dropped my phone. Guess I'm going to have to look into, I hate buying phones. Anyway. I actually don't like phones to begin with. And so to have to spend the bucks on another one and reprogram it and do all that crap. Anyway, I am super, super, super happy with. And I will show you Saturday how I did a wheel thrown mug with texture on the outside. Okay, all done on the wheel. All right, I will take some pictures and we'll maybe upload this, or we won't, depending on what kind of footage I ended up getting on my broken camera. So go get money and we'll catch you in the next one, which is going to be Saturday.